Hey everybody, and welcome back to Baba Is You. I have been having some recording issues, so this is like my third take. It's nothing with the puzzle itself. It really is just like accidental things stopped getting recorded for just a moment, and I had to fix that. So I am a little spoiled to what happens in Jaywalkers United 08 here. Just a heads up. But anyway, last time we were making our way through this flower garden, and the flower garden has been told to us as being very difficult according to the tip website that I've been using when needed, and I do let you guys know when I need to use them for those that missed it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to get through Jaywalkers United. Once again, I've been spoiled by it. Just to give a good heads up. Now let me make sure this recording goes through. Yes, it did. Alright, let's get started. Now, I'm going to show you a couple things that I tried doing first because I wasn't sure what to do. So, first things first is to note is Kiki is move, and they also make tile, and the tiles are defeat. Baba is us. Baba makes grass, but grass is stop and defeat. So if we try to get near it, both tiles and grass are going to kill us. Hedges stop. Rock on me is win. We don't have a me, but flag on rock is me. That sounds good, right? So my first instinct was, oh, I had to block everybody. But the problem is, if you try to do that, well, you get stuck. And I think, oh, well, I could just corner them. But then, how am I supposed to get these up without going backwards? I can't. I could do this, and then it's eventually get screwed. Because that. I'm just showing you a couple of things that I've tried. The next thing I tried was like, oh, well, if they're just going to get moved, I'll just go up here. And I would think I would just push this, but you can't push it. So then I thought, well, what if I try doing this and just push it over? Oh, wait, same issue here. Because this is stop, so yeah. So, it took me a bit, but what we're supposed to do, the next thing I tried, there is something else, was doing this and being like, there, now I can just push the rock over to flag and win. Except, flag on rock is no longer me. And I was getting really frustrated on what to do for a bit there. It took me a bit, but actually what we should do is do this. I was able to solve that. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. If you go right, it counts as death because you're making grass and you're stuck on grass. So, whoops. But anyway, now let's try this. Now it's me. Wait. Flag on rock is me. Rock on me is win. Oh, do I have to make rock not push at the same time? How am I gonna do that? Alright. That is a wrinkle that I did not think of. I don't know how to put this in a line without repeating a step or locking ourselves out. Yeah, like, seriously, I thought I had it, I won't lie. Rock on me is win. The flag on rock is me. So you'd think this, no? Unless rock is no longer pushed, but how do I make it not push while also being able to push it there? Alright, now I think I'm going to use a tip because I already went through this recording a couple times trying to figure this out, and I thought I had it. Because if I make rock no longer push, then this is going to happen. And flag is not push either. Nor if it was, could we do anything about it. Alright, bear with me one moment. I'm going to look at that tip to see what they have to say. Okay. The hints actually did pretty good here. The second hint says, is there something else you can use the Kiki for? Yes, you can. But I have to time that still, because if I just do this, Yeah, that's not going to do anything anyway. The idea would be to just do this, but the moment I do that, it's no longer push. I can't do that. So what I need to do is stall for a little bit. Is that enough time? Not enough time. Okay, I gotta time that a little bit better. I actually don't have to go all that far back. Okay. Now I have to wait for them to push it off. There we go. Alright, I did have to use a hint, but I didn't have to look up the answer. Okay. That was a little tough. Alright, next is 9, Overgrowth. Finally going back into order since I was kind of going out of order last time. Alright. Key is push. Flag is when... Okay, we need to get to that. Grass is shut. I can move around. Okay. Fruit is fruit. Good job for fruit. Key is push. Key on fruit. No. Grass is shut. If I can make grass hedge, but then it immediately blocks everything off. What is open? Door is stop and shut. Key is open. Do I have pull? Key is push, so I wouldn't be able to do it. Key on fruit. Key is push on fruit, maybe? But the moment I push the fruit over, it's gonna be, well, nothing. I can't do shit with that. I can make fruit is push. Well, let's experiment for now. Well, before I experiment, I should also make sure that I don't lose things here. Fruit is push. And key on fruit is push, I guess is supposed to be what it is. But the moment I go there, I'm just going to demo. And then I no longer can get back. Grass is no longer shut, of course, though, but then I can't do shit. So, I can't make key is fruit and then fruit is key. That's why key is open and key, fruit is fruit. So we can't do that. Can I make fruit is you? No, fruit can't be you because fruit is fruit, correct? Oh! Interesting. But the moment it's me, I still have the same issue. Oh, but I can make key is you, but then dead. And also can't do anything. So, yeah, interesting. Even if I made key is me later or something, it would still have an issue. What if... Can I make key is on fruit? That'd be really weird, but I doubt it's going to be a thing. It's not. I thought that would summon it or something. It would be just kind of interesting if you could. Okay. So... What the obvious thing looks like is we need to make fruit is... fruit is push and key on fruit is push. Also, I need to make fruit not on there. There we go. Are you still pushed? You're not. Then how am I supposed to do this? If key on fruit is push, do I have to make fruit is me so that... Oh, wait, that's an idea. First make fruit is you. Yep, stop. That's... Don't do that. Let's do fruit is you. And we're gonna move Baba. Just in case I need him. Baba is push would be interesting, but no. Key on fruit is push from here. And now... No, I still can't do it. Okay, I was thinking maybe once it's on me, I should be fine. But no, and I can't make anything out. Even if I put something over there for shut, I'd have an issue too. So right now it's in the shut state, but I can't move it too. Unless I can make Baba is pushed to... Or put Baba and... I have to experiment a little, so I'll be right back. Alright, I made Baba is fruit, and then went back to key on fruit is push. Let's see if that helps. Because this way I have 2 people. So, if I do this... Nope. I need to go back 1. Nope. There we go. And then... Okay, that's how you do it. Also, I could mess around with the background there, and I might do that a little bit on my own time. Alright, that took me a little longer than I'd like, but there was no hints at least. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back and mess around real quick, and I might show you a couple highlights, because it's been a while since I've had fun messing around with the world. Alright, I got around, and I messed around a bit, and now... Hedges fruit! It is everywhere! I just love being able to do all these wacky stuff here. Is there anything else I can make it? I can make grass is shut. Can I make hedge is also fruit too? That'd be amazing. I don't think I can with this many. Where would it have? Yep, and then it gets rid of me if I do it that way. Okay. Grass is... Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do it, but it'd be kind of funny. In any case, yeah, I can just win and be done. I just wanted to mess with the world because it's fun. Alright, enough of that. Now it's time for adventures, apparently. I hope they're good adventures. Alright, let's start. Ice and flag is eventually going to be defeat. Ice is... Or ice can eventually be defeat, but win. Skull is defeat. Okay. Hand make belt. Alright, something is move. Hand is also defeat. Wall is stop. Baba is you, and there's a random Baba here that I can't do anything with. Ice is not defeat right now, but flag is not anything either. Alright, so belt isn't ready yet, but they're right now... You know, what happens if... I think the idea is hand makes belt is move is what it's supposed to be. If belt is move... Just because I want to see. And it does nothing. What if... Okay, stop. I gotta reverse some things. What if belt make hands? That'd be interesting, but stupid. I think the idea is I need to get the hands to, I need to put belt as move. Yeah, I need belt is move, sorry, no, belt is shift, hand is move. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that Baba, though. The moment I do that, though, so belt is shift. Okay. Is belt move as well? This is going to kill me. Yep. I knew that much, but I wanted to see. And again, hand make belt is shift. It wouldn't do anything. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be hand is move. But then again, it's supposed to get the hands to move up here to nudge it over. But the thing is, I don't know how to undo any of this, though. Wall is stop. Hand is defeat. Skull is defeat. I'm going to try a couple things out. Bear with me a moment. Alright, I'm going to try something. Baba makes belt. Right now, they're not functional. The problem is, though, this is going to really mess some things up. Especially because I can't make belt as move either, so whatever path I take, like as soon as I do this, the moment I get, well actually belt won't shift until, That's true. Belt won't shift until I put belt over as shift. So that part's not a bad thing. Hand being moved. I don't know if I want them to be moving immediately or if I want to make the path first. So like I want them to go just to go up, I guess. Actually, I think this one needs to go down without just going in a loop. Well, actually, no, it won't, because it's gonna go up and it's gonna get stuck anyway. So no, that's not gonna work. All right, so assuming I made hand move, then make it go up. I don't like this one. If I make it move, he's just gonna get stuck here. Well, I think what I need to... I think I'm on the right track. Let me try a few things. Okay, I'm going to try an idea. See, I can go down to make sure that when this moves, it's going to go downwards. That's the start of what we need. And then for this one, we want to make sure it goes upwards. Now the hard part is, once it's up, make sure we do this. It took me a bit to figure this out, but anyway... We have to think of which way it's going to go. It's going to go forward. Watch my mouse. And then it's going to go up. So we needed to make sure it goes right after that. Hard part is making sure it goes to the right we want it to go to. I think in this case we want it to be going to, let's see. Alright, it's going to be going that way, so... I don't know how to make it turn here, actually. Hang on. So it's already going right, but I can't go through this myself. We need to make sure there's a down here, and I'm not sure how I could do that. Maybe I don't go up this way. Oh, maybe I don't send it up this way then. Maybe they both need to go down, and then I split them up from there. So instead what I'm doing is making sure you are all going down. That's the big thing. Now for splitting them up, though, that's the hard part. Unless I want them to be moving while I'm doing this, maybe. Either way, I think I get it. What I'm supposed to do is, when they come, eventually there'll be some... I'll have to redirect one to go up this way. And then... Oh, I know how to do this. I can just go ahead and say, this is the directions for you. You're going down immediately, and then we'll have you do the, well, I don't need to do that. I just need him to then go down. I say him, I don't know their genders. Him, he's going to go to the right, and then I have to put an up over there at some point. So I could probably go all the way down to make sure it's going up. Alright, it goes up, and then here's the thing, how do I get it to go up this way? So it bounces back. If I can get a right on this side, that would kind of work. What if I... Now the moment I do this, it's going to go to that and get stuck. That's the part I'm not sure about here, and also not to mention, I need it to go this way at some point as well. So I need it to go to the right. Actually, no, I can make it, it's allowed to go to the left as long as it can bounce back, but I can't make it go to the left from here. Oh wait, I got it. Duh. There we go. And then doing up here. Alright, so boom, 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 boom. Making sure it's directed yes. And then it goes this way, and then goes up and pushes it. I can make ices win, so I need this to go first, essentially. Ice and flag is defeat would be bad. But I need to be ice's defeat first. That's what it is. I need ice's defeat first, and then I can, and then once that's defeat, I can make ice and flag is win, and then just hit the flag. I have to make myself sure I'm there, though. Alright. That's the thought process. Now, next, we need to work with this one. This one also needs to go down, as we saw. So, there's the down. Now we got to make sure it doesn't cross over with this one. I think I need to actually keep going down then. Alright, then we make sure it goes left. And then we have to make sure it goes up. I gotta make sure I don't cross over this is path, though. Well, actually, no, I can do this. Okay, so that way it's gonna keep going to there. So, and then while that's happening, up. Okay, now this goes forward, down, over, and needs to go up. We can backtrack on here, and then once it goes up, we need to make sure it goes left, and that should be it. Okay, now I need to stop making belt. Don't put belt to shift yet. We want hand is move, belt. Oh, did I mess something up? Hang on. Okay. Yes. Go first. Ice is defeat. Ice and flag is win. Okay. And I got to solve that without help. Oh. That took a bit. Okay. And now all we have left is Secret Garden, which is based off of Relaxing Spot, I guess, and Out at Sea. Alright, well, these are the ones I expect to need having, what is it called? Having tips on, but let's find out. 1. Secret Garden. Okay. Oh, it's this one again that I had trouble with previous episode. Okay. Skull is defeat. Skull on Kiki and Rock is weak. So, if Kiki is on both, we're okay. Kiki and Rock is makes it weak. Now the question is, how do I make Kiki? Could I make Kiki as Rock and is something? No, because Kiki is not here. Belt is shift, Baba is you, hedge is stop, text is float, so text can't move it, right? Yeah. Okay. Text is Kiki would kill everything. I already know that much. Let's go on Kiki and Rock. Does that mean it's weak right now? No. I figured as much, but I wanted to try. Alright. Just in case I need it. We'll push it on there for now. What if I make Rock is... No, it does the same issue of making Rock is Kiki then. Rock on text is Kiki? No, that still makes Rock Kiki then. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Rock on text is Kiki. It really didn't do anything. Okay. Well, I'd have to have access to Rock. I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, let's try this again. Rock on text is Kiki. Alright, so that's how I can make a Kiki, but then how do I get both is the question. Because Skull on Kiki and Rock is weak. I'm assuming if I put Kiki as push, yeah, hold on, I'm going to set that up. It'll do the same thing. Alright, so Kiki is push. And then if I make Kiki not push, yeah, same thing. So I'm gonna need a hint again. I'm gonna need a hint on this one to see how this is supposed to be working. Give me one moment. Okay, the hints are, I think, are either out of date or maybe my Baba is you is out of date. I'm not sure which, but it says that To get rid of skull, you need both Kiki and a rock. Where can you get a Kiki? Well, normally on the screen that they're showing, we'd have a is. Kiki is text. But we don't have a Kiki is text right now. We don't have a second is, and it says, why do you have two is pieces? Do you really need multiple statements at a time? Well, we don't have two ises, so my hint system is kind of garbage here. And it says that you may already need to know you need to ultimately replicate your setup from Garden 04 to the right side of the belt. Aside from removing the skull, what extra step needs to be done before you can get to that point? Except that we don't have two ises, so I can't make rock is, well, two things are is Kiki or anything, or two things to make two. I can't do that, so I'm gonna look up the answer on this one, because I'm sorry, I don't see it in the hint system, and their hint system has a very different setup than here. So I'm gonna find out the answer. I'll demo it and then I'll complain about it. One moment. Okay, the very first line of the solution helped me. I haven't looked at the rest yet. But what they want me to do is put text on rock is Kiki is one of the first things you want to do. So that way you can make a Kiki. So let's see. Form text on rock is Kiki. So what we need to do is put rock. Oh wait, rock is push at the moment. So form it here. Hang on. 1 second. Let me just do some annoying rearrangement. Okay, so text on rock is Kiki. There. Now I have both rock and Kiki. Oh, I have to immediately break it though, so I don't lose it. In that case, I'm gonna do another rearrangement and be right back. Here we go. Ready? And there. Now we have both. Alright. So then obviously what we need to do is make skull weak by making both rock and Kiki is push, I guess. I'm not looking further on the solution here, so let's see. I don't have an end though. How would I do both? I guess I put both. Oh, do it manually. So start with rock. And then bring over Kiki. Oh, actually, hold on. I don't want to lose text by accident. Alright. Skull is done. Great. And this part shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Kiki first. Rock next. And now I want to do, let's see. I can only make one of these push. So what if I do Kiki is text? Alright. Because now I can do both. Rock takes care of that. Alright. I honestly just needed to find a way to make a Kiki, and so I didn't really find the whole solution. I used one of our solution sites to find this, but I only read the first line, so it wasn't too bad once you get that part done. That was the hardest part. Anyway, out at sea. Text is oh, it's this one again. Oh no. So box is melt. Lava is hot, but lava is also lava. Text is push. Well, no kidding. That part doesn't matter. Door is stop and shut. So we need something open. Ice is open. All right. So you figure you want to move ice over there. That doesn't seem so hard. Box has flag. But we need to basically be able to push lava. Alright. So we want lava to be pushed. But we also need ice over there. Alright. Once box melts, we get flag. So couldn't I just do this to push it and then make ice is how do I make ice and lava is push then? The moment I do this, because we need lava, oh, we need ice first, then we need lava. Out of curiosity, does that, well, no, hold up. Does lava hurt me? It does not hurt me. Okay. So ice is open, so we need to make ice is push. Start there. Alright. Next I need to be able to push lava over without getting myself screwed over there too. And my text is not float, so I can't just do that. Well, we already know text is push, but let's see. Alright, well, lava needs to be pushed, that is the first thing, but what if lava on ice is push, maybe? No, because then I can't move it. Ice on lava is push? Would that... Ice on lava is push. Oh, hold on. Now, does this still affect the lava to let you do this? So, no, ice on lava is push, but now neither of them are push at the moment. So, well, I need lava is push, but the moment I already know this is going to happen, let's just show what happens. Oh, that's not that bad. With ice as push, but then I need to be able to get lava. I need to get box. Is box a move by any chance? Boxes melt, box has flag, but that's it. Boxes melt, box has flag. That's all for box. Ice is open, ice is push currently. Lava is lava. I don't have a way to do both. Lava on ice is push. Wouldn't do much. So, well, I'm just gonna do the thing first. So, the first thing is this, but then it's like, well, how do I get the lava over then? Alright, let me see. So, lava on ice text does nothing. I don't have a way to do both. Alright, let's look at the hint system. Alright, so one of the hints said, can you make a transformation if there is something overlapping the object being transformed? So what if I do... No, that doesn't work. Lava on ice is push because then it's no longer push anyway. So that's not it. It also says, is there any way to cross the belt to the left? Belt to the left? There's no belt to the left. What do you mean? It says that, is there any way to cross the belt to the left? If not, what rules do you need in place before you cross to the right? What objects do you need? The problem is, though, it'll cause a traffic jam if I do that. So I can't necessarily do that. Lava on... Could I do lava on Texas push, maybe? I don't... Okay. Alright, that's an idea with the hints. Now let's try reversing this. Ice on text is push. But ice is push, and ice is open. Why is it? Is it because it's overlapping with lava? Door is stop and shut. Then how the fuck do I do that? Alright, let me try one more idea, because, you know, something I haven't done yet is just... Ice is push. Alright, so that does work. Is it because text was on there that it caused an issue? I looked it up because I got annoyed with this already. So it says push. I'm just going to let you know what the answer is because I'm not interested enough to do this. So let's see. Push lava onto this. Then it says make ice is text. Good. Ice is text, yes. Push the text or the on onto lava. I'll put text on lava. Onto that. Form text on lava is ice. But we... Oh, okay, I see. Except there's an issue with that. I have to make it on. Text on lava. Wait. Text on lava ice is... Oh, I see. Text on lava ice is ice. So you... Basically, you have to overwrite the text. But now, they're both on there. Okay. Oh, that is ice. Form ice is push. Oh, form lava ice is push. Okay, so overlapping is how you do this. Okay, now I get it, and you know what? This did teach me something. Even if I'm cheating on this one, I do kind of like that it just taught me something. Lava ice is push, and then we just do this. Wait. Hang on. Form lava ice is push. Push the ice and then the fire across the lava across the belt. But, huh? Wait, it's a, okay, so this is the steps. Oh, so I need to push them first. Okay, never mind. Before I make that, it says to move this off somehow. While ice is still pushed. Hold on. Let me fix things. No. Stop that. Hang on. Okay, I separated them, and now ice goes here, and then it says, and then push lava. We could do this to break. Yeah, I was not going to figure that one out on my own, I can tell you that much, because I would not have known that trick. So, I don't feel bad about this at all. But we got through it, and this is definitely the hardest section, for sure. Ugh. But, alright. That's it for Flower Garden. Alright, we unlocked another one. Oh, wait! It just says 08. This is 9. Slideshow. Huh. Is that to review? 8 is... Wait. We have 8 Chasm. And that's a slideshow. Oh, I guess that's something else. So, next up is Chasm. Alright. Well, you know what? I'm going to do one more thing. A way out. I want to try this out for fun. So, let's try looking this over one more time. I'm not going to look at any hints for this one. This is just see what I can do. So, belt is shift. Wall is stop. Baba is push. Rock is stop. Ice has wall. Ice is melt. Kiki is push. Baba is you. Belt is belt. Rock is rock. Baba is hot. Baba's so hot. So if I do that, they become walls. Good to know. We saw this once before, but I just want to see what we're doing. So the goal is still... Where's the wind? Wind is down there. And rock is not push yet. So we want to make rock is push. But to do that, I'd end up making walls. And I don't have a way to move them right now, unless I can move belt is shift. Now, if I go over this way, I could change that. Baba is push as well. Well, let's mess around. If I take away shift, I really can't do much. I could take the is. I think that's the only thing I can do, really. Because, yeah. I could take the is away and do this, but then it's like I should have brought over push, I guess. But if I do that... Oh, wait. That's exactly what I need to do. Alright, so... Let's really quickly... Kiki is no longer push for now. We're just going to do this. We're just going to do things steps at a time. Problem is, how do I do this part? Yeah, I don't have a way to get that back up, though. Do we have a pole somewhere? We do not. Alright, so I can't do that. I could send Kiki over first. Kiki is move. If I set her up for going back and forth... Yes, I could probably do something with this. Let her go back and forth. We want to get push over there. Oh, it just alternates. And I'm... Here we go. That's what I wanted. I think. No, hold it. Okay. Now she can get moving. Belt is now push. Okay, I managed to move it past her. Okay. This is working. That's good. Belts are now push. They don't actually shift, though. I could probably get my is over there and using the same methods I did before. Alright, wait for her to go back. And then that way, if I need it, I can do that. Okay. Now, we still need rock is push, though, too. Well, first things first, we need to be able to get across here. So... I would need to do... I can make conveyor belts shift in different directions, but to do that, I'd have to change things around a little bit more. Could I... Is rock stop? Wall and rock is stop, so I can't convey it over, even if I found a way to move it around. Baba is still hot. Can the conveyor move ice? Ice is melt and ice has wall. If I make them shift... I can make it shift over, so I don't lock myself out completely. Alright, so I shifted that. Belt is still push. No, it doesn't quite work the way I thought it was going to work. I was thinking, you know, I could do this to make it move over, but I'd have to get it in that direction first. Be interesting if I could do something else. If belt is not... Does making belt not move something help at all? Alright, well, you know what? I tried a bit here. Oh, That does not do much. Unless I... Hold on. Let me unshift it 1 second. Okay, so while I was testing something out, I just realized, oh, I can... While belt is push, I can actually do something with this. I can make Kiki go another direction. The problem is that. So I'll have to time that a little better. Okay, hang on. Give me 1 moment. Alright, I got about as far as here, where I just reversed things. I moved the conveyor belt that we had back from over here to, well, one up here. So I have one up here and one up down there. The problem is I still run into the issue where I need to make this go, to make them go up. Actually, that won't be an issue, I just realized. Because I could do it over, but saying I can't do it over on this side. Or hell, even on this side. We just have to do this. I'm just thinking that what we need to do is, let me see, because you can't push that now. Alright, now we gotta get is over there. Am I gonna be in time? Yes, I am in time for it. If I make it shift, alright, you can't access that yet. Let's make it not push then. We can get them to push rock over. I'm assuming that's what we needed to do anyway. Oh, but maybe I'm supposed to do something else. Hold on. Before they go on their way. I need to be ahead. I think the same issue happens here. Because then we're just stuck. Yeah, I need to be over there first. So instead of going that way, do I need to go that way first? I don't know how it works exactly. Okay. Then I move this over, but then how do I, oh, and then I get out this way. So then I can make rock is something. The problem is I already used up my is. Actually, before I do that, there might be something I could do. Belt is push again. Can I shift is maybe? I don't know if I have enough of these though. Also, I would need Kiki's help to make that move over as well, so that's probably not it. Unless I was supposed to have another... Oh wait, I didn't know flag was move. Huh. That might help. Oh wait, no. Flag isn't move. I can move flag around with the conveyor belts, but I can't make it move. Well, that actually does bring up another idea too. You know what? I think that's about as far as I'm going to get on this one now. I think I am close, maybe. Sorry, I didn't mean to go all the way there. I'm going to mess around a little bit to see if there's something else I could do with the conveyors. I just wanted to see if I could do this, guys, and I don't have a good way to do this and keep an is, though. So I think that's the important thing. And I don't have a way to do that. Like, yeah, I can get push. But it's like, for what? Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to give up here, though, because I don't see myself getting through this. I just thought I would review this one more time. I hope you guys enjoyed me messing around again. I'll probably end up using the tip system for this once the time comes for it. In any case, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.